In the teachings of the Buddha, the story of the burning house serves as a powerful allegory to illustrate the compassionate and skillful means employed by enlightened beings to guide sentient beings out of the cycle of suffering and towards liberation. The story revolves around a man whose children were playing blissfully inside a burning house, unaware of the imminent danger. Despite the man's desperate attempts to alert them to the fire, his children remained engrossed in their games. In the end, the father used the promise of beautiful and precious toys to entice them out of the burning house to safety. The story symbolizes the compassionate wisdom of the Buddha and other enlightened beings, who employ various skillful means to lead individuals towards spiritual awakening and freedom from suffering. In the story, the burning house represents the world, which is often consumed by the flames of ignorance, attachment, and delusion. The children inside the house symbolize sentient beings who are trapped in the cycle of birth and death, or samsara. Like the children, they are unaware of the inherent suffering and impermanence that surrounds them. The compassionate father is an embodiment of enlightened beings, such as the Buddha, who possess boundless love and wisdom. They see the predicament of sentient beings trapped in suffering and are motivated by an unwavering commitment to guiding them towards liberation. The children's engrossment in their games symbolizes the attachment and distraction that keep beings bound to the cycle of suffering. The allure of worldly desires and pleasures can blind individuals to the deeper truths of existence, preventing them from recognizing the need for spiritual awakening. In the story, the father's initial attempts to alert his children to the fire represent the Buddha's first teachings, known as the Four Noble Truths. These truths acknowledge the reality of suffering, its causes, the possibility of its cessation, and the path to liberation. However, like the children who remained indifferent to their father's warnings, not all beings are receptive to the profound insights of the Four Noble Truths at the beginning of their spiritual journey. The father's decision to use skillful means, the promise of beautiful and precious toys, represents the Buddha's adaptation of his teachings to suit the individual capacities and inclinations of different beings. This skillful means is known as upaya in Buddhism, and it demonstrates the Buddha's ability to present teachings in various forms, using parables, analogies, and compassionate guidance to help beings progress on the path to enlightenment. Just as the father in the story recognized that the children would respond to the allure of beautiful toys, the Buddha's skillful means adapt to the diverse needs of sentient beings. For some, direct teachings and profound philosophical insights may be appropriate, while others may require simple and accessible guidance. Skillful means also involve meeting beings where they are on their spiritual journey, understanding their unique circumstances, and addressing their individual challenges and struggles. The Buddha's teachings are not rigid or dogmatic but flexible and adaptable, allowing for a personalized approach to spiritual guidance. Furthermore, the promise of beautiful toys represents the allure of positive aspirations and virtues that appeal to the hearts of beings. Skillful means often involve inspiring individuals with the vision of higher virtues and the potential for inner transformation. By kindling the aspiration for a better, more compassionate, and enlightened self, beings are encouraged to progress on the path to liberation. The story of the burning house emphasizes the importance of skillful means in guiding individuals towards spiritual liberation. The Buddha's teachings are likened to the father's promise of beautiful toys, skillfully enticing beings away from the distractions and attachments that keep them bound to suffering. Moreover, the story underlines the boundless compassion of enlightened beings, who tirelessly strive to lead others towards liberation. Just as the father did not abandon his children to the flames but employed every means to save them, the Buddha and other enlightened beings are committed to guiding beings out of suffering and towards ultimate freedom. The significance of skillful means extends beyond the teachings of the Buddha. In various spiritual traditions, enlightened masters and teachers have employed skillful means to help seekers progress on their spiritual paths. They understand that each individual's journey is unique, and thus, compassionately adapt their guidance to best support their students. In conclusion, the story of the burning house exemplifies the compassionate and skillful means employed by enlightened beings to guide individuals towards spiritual liberation. The burning house represents the world consumed by suffering, and the children engrossed in their games symbolize sentient beings trapped in the cycle of ignorance and attachment. The skillful means, exemplified by the Father's promise of beautiful toys, represents the adaptability and compassion of the Buddha in presenting teachings that resonate with beings' unique capacities and inclinations. The story serves as a timeless reminder of the boundless compassion and wisdom of enlightened beings, who tirelessly strive to liberate sentient beings from suffering and lead them towards ultimate freedom. May the story inspire us to recognize the skillful means at play in our own spiritual journeys and to embrace the guidance and teachings that can lead us to inner awakening and lasting peace.